Leg 6 continues to be a challenge for brains rather than brawn. With every decision proving a high-stakes gamble, it's a test of judgment and luck. The fleet placed their bets and cast the die. Leaders Puma chose to hold their nerve, maintaining their course outside the Turks and Caicos Islands, with Camper close behind. Groupama made a characteristically bold move south to find better winds. Over on Telefonica, the crew were preparing themselves for a tricky few days as they tried to hold off their rivals.
Here we are, less than 600 miles to go, but still on no ETA. So it seems like the next day will be very tricky, no wind at all, and yeah, we're just trying to holding these guys down here, Puma and Camper, but anything can happen, so let's just keep cheering for Telefonica.
At the head of the fleet, Puma have done all they can to stay in front of Camper, but they just can't seem to pull away.
We're in kind of that final anticipated phase of very, very little wind. A high is trying to form right here, right where we are, right just to this side of the Bahamas. And unfortunately, we have to go through the Bahamas.
We've been sailing into lighter air for the last 36 hours. So we've got Camper chewing away. And behind us, we actually see them this morning. They're just visible with the naked eye now, up there behind us. They're about 10 to 13 miles away. Sort of expect them to keep coming in until they're beside us, which is the way, the nature of the slowdown that we've got.
Camper navigator Will Oxley has masterminded their relentless pursuit of Puma so far, but sailing in this part of the world isn't always an exact science.
It's pretty hard. Just got to keep trying to. I don't know the right answer. I know that low is go.
With Puma only a few miles ahead, the leg could hang on the smallest of details.
It's actually mentioned in the sailing directions around the Turks and Caicos that there is a lot of weed. Just fine bits of weed can actually just upset the aerodynamics of the foils and slow us down 1% or something, which is enough in the game we're playing at the moment. Set to lean the boat over and jump over the back and kick the weed off.
These things are so tight here with Telefonica and Puma that we're looking for just any little bit extra that we can get.
As Camper and Puma led the way, Telefonica decided to roll the dice and head south to try and head off Groupama, who've been making gains.
And beautiful conditions. We were sailing across Silver Bank, very shallow bit of water out here in the middle of the ocean. This afternoon was turquoise water underneath us. And now with the full moon up in flat water and no south foul weather here on, it's absolutely fantastic sailing.
And the French team's boldness paid off as they moved clean into third place. Telefonica were left hoping that this leg has a few more twists yet. At the rear of the fleet, Abu Dhabi is still in the hunt and hoping for gains. However, the boat at the back can't seem to get a break.
Hold there, guys. So just peeled to the masthead 0, enable it to sail a little higher, a little faster. Oh, that's expensive.
This leg is far from over though. A lot can happen before Miami.
Are we in American waters yet? God damn.